what's up? Today we're going over this pouch, which is the Maxpedition DEP pouch, and I stinking love this bag. This is going to be a half of a review for this bag and half of a what I carry day to day. So if you're looking up just a review for this pouch, don't worry, you will get a review in this video. But just know that the items I have inside here is really more service dog items. They're not survival items, so you're not going to see a fire steel or anything in here. Alright, so let's get into this bag. This is the Maxpedition DEP, which stands for Daily Essentials Pouch. I really love Maxpedition. This is their first piece of gear that I've owned, and all the hype that I've heard from it, it really does live up to it. It is very sturdily built. It has this really cool honeycomb fabric on it, as well as just some normal Condora is typically how I say it. I'm not sure exactly how you say it. Fabric on the sides, and it has laser cut moly on it on the back and on the front, which is really cool. It's really tough. I've had this, like I said, for 6 to 8 months, and I beat it up. Elsa retrieves it for me all the time, and you can see it really has not shown any wear or tear. It has held up very well. So on the outside, you can see this is a very streamlined and slim and very clean looking bag. It has laser cut moly on the front and on the back. It does come with the Maxpedition sticks that you can attach this to another moly bag if you want to use this as an addition to another bag. It has Velcro on the front, so you could put some patches on. I have had patches on here before. I don't know why I don't have anything on here right now, but very easy to put it on and take off just to kind of accessorize it. I have the black one. It also comes in, I believe, coyote tan and wolf gray, and probably, I think, green, the main colors there. And it's just, I got the black, it just goes with everything, and I love it. Okay, so on the outside, how I normally carry it, I normally carry it with a sling. You can also use the moly on the back. It does come with 2 of their Maxpedition's locking moly loops. I don't use those. I like that it has a nice flat back though when you can take them off, because I do use it more as a sling bag. But that is an option if you want to attach this to another bag. You can just put the straps in there and attach it very securely to another moly compatible bag. So the D-rings on here that are on each side that I use to clip my over-the-shoulder strap on are plastic. So some people then are like, oh no, it's plastic, why don't they put metal on it? Right now, plastic components are so strong that for a lightweight application like this, you really do not need a metal D-ring on something like this. So putting a plastic D-ring on here, I definitely prefer. They're lighter, and they don't make a clicking sound as much, so it really muddles any kind of sound or any metal that you do clip onto this. You don't have as much of a rattle sound to it. It's very highly stitched in here. This is not going to rip out anytime soon. There's this lovely handle that's actually tied into it, and it's really strong. It sticks up, which is fantastic. The idea that I wanted my dog to retrieve the bag from this little handle was really nice, but she never, I haven't gotten her to actually retrieve from this. She'd rather just grab the entire bag. So, but it's nice to be able to hang the bag up on a hook or something like that, or be able to attach other stuff to it, or you can just attach it to the D-rings. So as you can see, I have a purple strap here. This is actually a leash that I keep on my bag. So it kind of works as an over-the-shoulder leash, because I have the main strap over my shoulder, and then I have this leash that I have. So I always have a leash on me. All I have to do is grab this bag on the way out the door, and I know I have a leash with me, and I don't ever forget my leash, which is fantastic. And then on this side, I just have a little charm that my mom gave me. So for Maxpedition, they really like to have very organized pouches, which is something I was really looking for. So this one's kind of split into two main pouches. You have the front pouch, and then you have the main larger compartment. So in the first pouch, see, it's nice and organized, which I love. It's really hard to find an organized pouch out there, and Maxpedition does several really good ones. So it has 3 elastic keepers on each side, and it has like a little pouch. So in here I have my glucose monitor and a little thing of Advil and painkillers, etc. and stuff like that in there. And then my lancet, and then I have a thing of chapstick with SPF in it, a microfiber cloth to clean my glasses, and some glucose tablets. And then in here's almost like a little mini first aid kit that I could always grab it with like one hand. I could take the whole thing out, or I can like move it around. So here I have my emergency information card, and I have 2 Band-Aids in here. Usually I carry 3, and you know, just in case I cut myself. I have a fabric mask. I can't smell smoke. It really like kills my throat and stuff, and just makes me cough all the time. So if I go through like a smoking area or someone's smoking around me, I'll just throw this on. It helps a lot. I also have a whole bunch of prep pads, alcohol prep pads, and 2 moist towelettes, just in case. Great for wiping off muddy dog paws too, or if they get something sticky on their coat. So I use those. Couple little Benadryls and some Claritin, because my allergies can be really bad in the summer at least. So this is kind of my little medicine pouch. So this is it's really nice, great material. I like that they use a lighter material on the inside, and as opposed to black, because you can really see if there's something in here. You could really see it, and it's really easy to find stuff. At first I was kind of like, you know, why are all these loops like different widths? But actually it works out perfectly for what I bring, and it's also makes it close, because you have the biggest one over here and the biggest one over here, so the 2 biggest items aren't touching each other, and it actually works like really well. So that's the front pouch. And then in the main pouch, again, double zipper. It goes all the way down, and it opens up really wide. Like, you could really open it. Normally I don't open it past like that, but you can really open this to almost clamshell, almost a full clamshell. So again, there's some more of the elastic strap keepers in here. There's 2, and then 1 large one. I normally carry 2 pins in here, but I only have 1 right now. I must have taken 1 out and not put it back in, but I'll carry a pin. It's always good to have a writing implement. I have a little knife that I carry most places. It's just nice to have a nice knife sometimes. So this is just the wild card wallet pocket knife kind of thing. So it's really flat, and it locks open, and there's a little lock there. Locks open, locks close, and it has a couple other things, like there's like a measuring tape here, a little pry bar, and a flathead screwdriver, a couple little things like that, some hex, and I think the wolf is supposed to be like a bottle opener, but I don't drink or anything, so I don't use it. But it's a nice little thing to have. I could always be like, you know, and I usually put it in like this. It doesn't stay floating in the bottom. I think it just popped off one time. So, but nice to have like a little knife. Sometimes I even forget I have it in here. In this pouch, I stick a roll of poop bags. Again, I have a service dog with me everywhere, and I use these all the time, so I just put it in this pouch right here. And this is really, really cool material. It's see-through, but it's not see-through, and it's really, really tough, like a mesh. So I can see, especially if I have bright colored pickup bags, I can see them really easily. So I just put them in there. So I have a couple of those, and I have at least 3, if not an entire roll in here. And then there's a little, again, this is like elastic, so it keeps it tight. I have a moleskin little journal. I just use this for writing notes, notes down. I kind of used it as a bullet journal for a while, but now I'm just using it for notes. And again, like with my pen, it's just kind of one of those essentials that I like to have everywhere. Especially as a service dog handler, if I ever have an access issue, I could always write down names and times and whatever and what was said so I don't forget. So I have that, and then last one in here is my wallet. I just have a very slim wallet, just, you know, driver's license, Starbucks card, other rewards cards. And in the middle I have my credit cards in one of the plastic, or not plastic, the paper with the foil so that no one can like scan your card. So I have one of those. This is just says card lock, but they're basically all the same. It's just like almost tinfoil. It's like shiny on the inside, and it's supposed to block signals coming out. So put my credit cards in there, and that goes in the middle, and so it's very, very thin and slim, and it fits in there great. It's really easy to find because it's a bright, nice, pretty blue. So that's all I have in my bag. Now sometimes I will put a couple other things in there. Obviously I don't have it filled to the brim. Sometimes if I'm out for a little bit, I'll put a phone cord in here, and I'll bring a small backup battery, and it fits just fine in here. Even I have a slightly larger one that I've put in here before. So that can fit in here very easily. There is like a little tag here for like hooking your keys to. Normally I will just hook them on one of these outside loops. I don't mind them dangling around. It makes me feel safe that I can reach down and I can feel them. It's really easy to get to also getting in and out of the car. If I put it in here, then I don't feel it, and sometimes I'll freak out that, oh, I don't know where my keys are. So, but this is kind of nice maybe if you want to like hook like a little flashlight to it, so you have a flashlight connected. But yeah, besides that, it's a really, really nice bag, and this is all my stuff that fits in it really nicely. The zippers on this are YKK zippers, and they have these awesome branded Maxpedition poles, which are really easy to get to, even if you have gloves on. They're really comfortable just to stick your finger in and really get a good pull, and you can see they're just really great zippers, and I do this all day, every day, and they haven't worn out, they've never caught, and they're just awesome quality zippers and very easy to use. And both pouches have double zipper pulls, which makes it really easy to just find one and close it. Mine in particular, they accidentally put this on backwards, because this little ring is supposed to be on the inside of the bag. If I look onto the inside, you can see this one even is black and this one's silver. That's because they put it on inside out. When I first got it, I noticed it, and I'm just like, you know, I was just so excited to get the pouch finally that I kind of like, whatever, if it frays, I'll just rip it off. And it actually has not frayed at all. It's like a fake leather material. And surprisingly, it hasn't frayed or anything. So that's really nice, but it's just there so that these don't rip out at all. So that was kind of a disappointment when I first got it, but I really don't notice it at all. It doesn't ever catch on anything, you know, it hasn't frayed or anything like that. So just a note, that's like the one downside to this bag. Alright, so to recap, I really love this pouch. It has stood up to so much. It doesn't show any wear. It is awesome, small pouch with high organization features, which I just love. I love keeping all my gear organized. If you're interested in this pouch, please check the description down below for a link to Amazon so you can order this pouch. I highly recommend it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.